Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to share with you my first impressions using the Razer Orochi V2, and this is going to be something quite significant because I was using the Logitech G102 for many years. It was a wired one. I decided to change to a wireless one this time. Now, as a casual gamer, I really didn't care about latency. I mean, I play a different type of games, FPS game, but I really didn't care those, very slight differences that can be very important for professional gamers and enthusiasts. For example, FPS players who play competitive games. But for me, it served me well, especially when I was traveling a lot. I didn't want to worry about battery running out. You just plug it in, it works great, it feels good, and I was satisfied. But again, the thing is that you really don't know the difference until you get another mouse. And especially if you're used to playing with a specific mouse for a long time. So once I got it, the two things that I noticed immediately that's how much more comfortable the Orochi. Again, this is very subjective, but the thing is that it just worked my hand more comfortably without anything that I felt like overextending from my hands. I just can work my hands, especially when I'm playing, with my hands cover entirely the mouse. It felt just more comfortable. There's also kind of a little niche there on the left side, which felt more comfortable to use when you might put my thumb there. The other thing is that I've noticed is how much lighter it is. I mean, I thought the G102 probably going to be super light and it's a relatively small mouse. But again, when I'm using both of them feels a bit the same. It just feels like that the V2 is a bit slightly weight more, but overall really same feeling lightweight that I felt with the previous mouse, the G102. Now, for what I read, the weight is centralized when it does feel like it, and because I'm using palm and putting my hands on top of the mouse, it really feels that very comfortable to move the mouse. I didn't feel like dragging or it's not distributed well. It feels very good when I move it. Now that is a wireless mouse. Well, this is great because actually the cable really annoyed me. Sometimes it just kind of stuck and it just interfere. And now I don't have this anymore. I can just freely move the mouse and it just feels great. I mean, not that it was a big issue before, but still, it was annoying here and there. But again, now look at it here. Actually, see me putting my hand just like perfect for my hand. It just feels like this mouse like custom made for my hand. So again, this is of course very personal and some depends on the hand size, of course, and ergonomics and what you're used to. And you see here that this is for me just perfect. Of course, it might differ and for your hands might be not comfortable. This is why you need to try it in first hand to see if it fits your hand and the way you enjoy playing. And the cool thing is that it doesn't matter where I actually click it, it actually clicks well throughout the click starts from the middle of the mouse and goes to the end. And this is great, by the way, because again, if you're using your hands and kind of a claw hold, it's still going to work well for you, even if you put your fingers a bit back and not to the front of the mouse. The same goes to the side buttons. They're placed well. Maybe I would prefer them, I don't know, maybe a bit back slightly, but overall no complaints. In terms of sounds, it felt quite quiet. I mean, no issues. I mean, I don't like mice sound very loud, or the click sounds very clicky, if you know what I mean, loud. So yeah, this is very good. No complaint about the sound at all. So, by the way, you can install the software, which allows you to change the sensitivity, apply some, customized keys for the side keys, and also change the polling rate. You can use it both in Bluetooth or the dongle. I'm using the dongle for extra higher polling rate, so it'd be more accurate. You can also use the mouse mesh surface calibration. I actually have a long one, not from the company, so I'm not actually using it. It seems like gimmicky, but well, maybe it does something. I don't know. I haven't tried it out myself. And there's some power options and the ability to add more customize your keys. as you can see here. So for example, if I click here, keyboard function, mouse function, lots of options here as you expect from, yeah, I mean, similar to what I had in Logitech. I think the Logitech was more advanced in that aspect, but overall, everything that I need is there. Now, do you know how flimsy it is will be to change the cover, to take it out? Very, very simple. It's actually quite clicky, especially with the front. So you hear that it's actually close in place. You can use AA batteries or AAA batteries, AAA batteries. And the dongle is over there, gets inside. So for safety, so you won't lose it if in case you decide to use Bluetooth and not the dongle. So you definitely feel that it's engineered well. It feels sturdy, and I don't feel like it's going to break or something. Although the time that I'm actually going to open it, it's only going to be, of course, every day until I change the batteries. And right now I'm using it for quite several days, and it's still good and running. Now, if you're using the USB dongle, it will last you for, again, it's advertised as 425 hours. And 950 hours of battery life when using the included AA lithium battery with a Bluetooth connection, which is crazy. 950 hours, if you play like 8 hours a day, it lasts you for 118 days. So this is just nuts. I mean, for a single battery, I mean, this is, you don't need to worry about that. So again, if you took everything into consideration, again, based on my personal preferences, I didn't know actually if it's going to be a good fit. It actually was on sale on Amazon. I told myself, all right, let's just grab it and see how it is. I was actually looking forward to get the Logitech one, the G305 Lightspeed, which is again very, very popular mouse. But again, considering the ergonomics that is similar to what I had before, from what I've read, I'm actually happy that I got this one instead. Now, again, from what I've read, the advantages of the Orochi V2 is the dual wireless mode. It has both Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz hyperspeed wireless. So you have more connection options, extended battery life. The V2 has the Orochi V2 has much longer battery life compared to the G305, up to 950 hours if you use Bluetooth, and up to 425 hours on 2.4 gigahertz. It has adjustable scroll wheel resistance. This feature allows users to kind of fine-tune the scroll wheel to their preference. It's lightweight, weighs slightly less than the G305, which can be an advantage for those preferring lighter mouse, which I didn't know if I will prefer like that, but now I know that I do prefer like that. Aside from that, I read that you can actually also customize the design. Not that I care, I got the white mouse version. And if you're interested, by the way, in the advantages of the G305, it has a hero sensor, which is known for its high efficiency rated optical sensor for both performance and accuracy. It has more DPI settings. Well, both again have a max DPI of 800K. The G305 has more DPI steps, which allows for more fine-tuned control. It also has an onboard memory, which allows you to save settings, which from what I read, the Orochi V2 lacks. I haven't played with it just yet, but it seems that it's lacking here based on what I read. In terms of durability, Logitech claims the primary buttons are rated to withstand up to 10 million clicks, and it's more affordable, generally speaking. The G305 tends to be cheaper than the Orochi V2, which could be an advantage for budget-conscious buyers. So overall, compared to the one that I had before, and from a casual gamer's perspective, in terms of ergonomics, in terms of durability, in terms of size, it fits my my preference, hold style, and my medium-sized hands. It just feels great overall, and I'm happy with the purchase. And this is it. I hope you found this useful. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, see you very soon on the next video with more gaming reviews and all the other great stuff available on my channel. So make sure to check it out and subscribe. I see you very soon on the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.